I know I normally don't start my vlogs with coaster footage, but I saw Patriot running from outside the park on the way in here, so I got some shots of it. And since I filmed Patriot, that means I'm at Worlds of Fun for my second time. This is also my second Halloween event, believe it or not, because I believe I've only ever done Six Flags St. Louis Fright Fest. And I unfortunately do not have a portable charger with me, so I can't really record too long of segments and whatnot. But I'm gonna do my best to review each of the rides I get on with the little amount of battery I have left. So we're gonna start off at Mamba and get my first ever night ride on that. So let's go. The line for Mamba is not too bad right now, so this is gonna be our first ride of the day. Mamba just got stuck on the lift hill. That's just wonderful. The gates opened up for some reason and then they all walked through, so now I'm next in line for the front row. This is just great.
You didn't say the Mamba thing.
Mamba is still broken down right now. I know they've been testing it, and this could potentially be the longest wait I've ever had for any ride, because I think the record as of now, I believe, was 3 hours for Space Mountain and Magic Kingdom back in 2018. This is pretty darn close to it though, so you guys can see they're rolling one out right now, but hopefully this next one will be the one. Just hopefully. I've waited almost 3 hours. I really want to get on this thing, so I just hope that they get it open sooner rather than not at all. As you can see, I'm not going to be getting on this one, but maybe the next one. Please be the one this time. I am so frustrated with this right now. Seriously, how long is this going to go on? Not again. This is absolutely ridiculous. Just like that, I have a new record for the longest I've waited in line for a ride. It was Space Mountain, now it's Mamba. Oh my gosh, are you serious right now? As much as I wanted to get a ride on Mamba tonight, I just don't think it's gonna happen. After waiting over 3.5 hours, like, they still hadn't opened it yet, so I just said forget it. If I can get on my #1 coaster in the park, I might as well try and get on my #2 coaster in the park, which you can probably imagine is Prowler. So I'm gonna go over, try and find Prowler and get a night ride on that, because I've heard night rides on that thing are like phenomenal. So I want to see how it runs for myself. Also, since I rode Prowler last, I had also done Mystic Timbers, and I still much prefer Prowler. Mystic Timbers, my problem is, like, even when holding up the lap bar in the front and the back, the airtime just was not there. So I don't know. Prowler, in my opinion, does Mystic Timbers better than Mystic Timbers does it. Even though Prowler did come first, I think it had better execution, but you get the point. Anyway, I'm gonna try and find Prowler and hopefully get on it if that line isn't too bad, because, oh my gosh, like, that 3.5 hours I did of waiting for Mamba, I was also trying to question myself if it was even worth it or not. So I just gotta figure out where the heck Prowler is, because I still don't know where this ride is. Up ahead, we have the entrance sign for the best GCI, in my opinion. That is Prowler, so I'm excited to get back on this. So let's see if the line isn't too bad, and I just think regardless I'm gonna ride it. Just so I've gotten a coaster ride in, because I haven't done anything yesterday because I've been waiting for Mamba this whole time. So let's at least get on Prowler. My phone battery is about to die, so I'll keep this quick. Prowler, amazing night ride, still my favorite GCI, and final ride count for today, 1 on Prowler. So after the dumpster fire that was today with Mamba breaking down after me waiting for that long, at least it did end on a good note. So I might be getting the fast lane tomorrow, so let's jump to then. Beautiful sky today. Cannot wait to get some good shots with a sky like this. So I was gonna rope drop Timberwolf first, But after what happened with Mamba last night, I'm gonna head over there first thing. Now, I really hope that they actually get it running if it hasn't gotten fixed from last night, because I really want to ride it again. So we're gonna head over there first thing. I definitely took the long way to get to Mamba for today. These people ahead of me beat me here because they came in by Prowler, but hey, I'm just glad I'm gonna get on this thing. And I'm not sure where this thing, but they take the front. I'll just get behind and get second train, because I'm way in the front row, because I was about to get on it last night, but that didn't happen, so let's try it again. Surprised the people in front of me did not take the very front. At least I'm gonna be first train of the day, it looks like, so that's awesome. Just rode Mamba, and I don't know, man, like, that wasn't as good as I remembered. I mean, the speed in the first half was great, but the return run, I don't know why, but it felt like the mid-course was on. Now, it was my first ride of the day, even the park is just open, so it's running slow, so I don't know. All I know is I was underwhelmed. I'm gonna try it again up front, see if it's any better, but that first ride was definitely the weakest I've had on this ride, for sure. Just rode Mamba again, and my brother said that the mid-course is definitely trimming harder, so I don't know, man. I might have to drop this on my list, which is very unfortunate because it was running so good a few months ago. But then again, it might just be running slow, so I'll be sure to try it out later this afternoon and then for sure at night. So I think for now I might move on over towards Patriot and then check out Timberwolf as well if it's open. Might check Boomerang out again on the way over to Patriot, because I think that line's actually not that long, so I think I might as well give that a shot, because when I rode it back in July, I was in the second to last row, and I wasn't that impressed. So I'm gonna try it up front, see if it's any better.
Step back in that yellow gate. Here comes the Boomerang. Please step back.
Boomerang was way better up front than it was in the second to back. Even then, I still thought it was the least intense of the traditional Boomerangs I'd done. Like, and it definitely comes nowhere near it in Vertigo at Kings Island. So it was nice to get back on this one though, and I'm gonna get some footage of from right here because I did not do that last time. And then I'm probably gonna check Prowler since I'm fairly close to it, see if that's open. Otherwise, I'm gonna move on towards Patriot and Timberwolf. I swear, I had to have just gotten minimum clearance on this thing. Like, I was holding up the lap bar the entire time, and the airtime on every single hill was absolutely insane. I really wish Mystic Timbers was like that, but I don't know. Like, this thing was insane. This thing, at least for today, is definitely running better than Mamba.
We'll give you a scoop, we'll give you a scare. Probably take you right out of your chair.
Oh boy, Prowler's stuck on the left tail. That's not good. Oh, flip, that's actually at the very top. There's another view of the situation. You can see the riders are a little stuck up there. Like, the front car is like at the very top. Like, usually I think it stops just before them, but yeah, never seen that before. was gonna ride Timberwolf, but it's down. So in the meantime, I'm gonna take a ride on Patriot, which you can see over there. And I actually just got the fast lane, which I'm gonna need it for tonight because the crowds are gonna get a lot larger at matches. So I'm gonna take on Patriot, and then after that I might do Timberwolf if it's open. Otherwise I'm gonna go to Mamba, and then I'm gonna go outside the park and get some shots of Mamba's return run. So let's go take a ride on Patriot. And I was filming it from the queue line further Ferris wheel, which you can see over there, and it sounded like it had a rattle, so I'm not excited for that. But I remember it being decently smooth last time, so let's see how it holds up today. Holy cow, this line is spelling out the entrance. Good thing I had the fast lane, man, because this is gonna be a huge wait otherwise. Like, I think it's like right about this when I rode it in July, and it was like an hour wait. So we're gonna bypass this, or at least a lot of the wait. Let's hope it's quite a bit shorter.
Secure all loose articles.
Did Patriot, and while I do think it was better than I remembered it being, it still was a weaker invert. Like, it just doesn't have the same power that a lot of the other inverts have. So I would love to get a night ride on this, which I might do that later on. But for now, I'm gonna go over and hop on Mamba again, because I think Timberwolf is still down, which, of course, the one ride I want to get back on the most is not open. But if I do see it open, I'm gonna get on it, because I bet the fast time will come in handy, because Patriot, I skipped like what had to have been an hour and a half wait at least. So I'm gonna go see if I can bypass a longer line with Mamba. I mean, I don't know. I'll just wait and see what the actual line's like. But I'm gonna head up towards the front of the park and check out Mamba again. I do want to hop on Spinning Dragons later if possible, so I'll have to look into that a little bit later, because yeah, that's gonna be a long wait. So I'll look into this one a little bit later on. The long film is going. I kind of want to hop on this. I'll have to find the time to get on it. No joke. I might actually hop on this before I go over and ride Mamba, because I think it's gonna close later. So might as well do it now. Viking Voyager. That's the name of the log flume. This thing does not play around. Like, the little dip off the first lift hill got me a little wet, and then I got soaked in the final drop, which I wasn't expecting. Like, oh my gosh, that is hilarious. So, oh my gosh, that thing is insane. I'm gonna actually go ride Mamba now, because I did that as a little detour, but I gotta get on that and then get outside the park to get some footage of it, because I know last night they said you can't have any bags in the park after 6, and the park opened at 6. Basically, if you didn't get into the park before opening, you couldn't really bring your bag in. So that's why I didn't have my phone charger on me last night, because I usually store it in like a fanny pack, but I didn't have that on me. So that's also why I wasn't able to film very much or do anything like that. So I'm gonna go over, ride Mamba, and then get outside the park before it's too late. And then I also wanna try and get on the train that goes around Worlds of Fun, see if I can get some good footage of Prowler, which is right over there. That's his picture right there. But yeah, I do want to hop on the train if possible, but there are other concerns I'm doing, like getting on Mamba again, so that's what we're gonna do. This is where the new Zambezi Zinger is going. It says Zambezi Zinger coming 2023, and got a little promo video of the coaster, so I might be back here next year to check it out, but I don't know. So I'm interested to see how this thing runs, because I was honestly expecting it to be a little bit more. Like, I heard from some that there was going to be more tiny tracks than there actually was, but it was really just, I think, the Lipton made one of those tracks to my knowledge. I mean, I don't know. So It says that they're finally getting a new coaster, but yeah, I wonder how this will ride if I get back out here to check it out next year. I was gonna drop Mamba on my list, but yeah, no, that was wild. That last one I got was the Mamba I remembered. That was insane. Like the return trip, violent as ever. Like the speed in the first half, phenomenal as always. Like, oh my gosh, this thing is so good. Good thing it was just running slow, because I was really worried that it was just running really bad, but I guess it was because it was in the morning. And I did see that Timberwolf was open while riding it, but I'm gonna go outside the park and film Mamba now, and then I'll come back in and go straight for Timberwolf. So let's figure out where the way out of this park is, and then go film Mamba, and then go right to Timberwolf. I just made a complete wrong turn. I was gonna go outside the park to film Mamba, but I realized that Mamba was completely on the opposite side of the park from the main front entrance. So I guess I gotta go outside the entrance near Mamba and then come back in over there. But oh my gosh, I gotta get back in the park before 6, or else I'm not allowed back in here. So I gotta figure out the quickest way to get over there. I think I had to go by Prowler to get there faster. So let's go this way. Looks like we're going the right way this time. So I'm gonna get some footage of Mamba from out here, then come back into the park before it's 6 o'clock. So let's do this. Finally getting somewhere. I can see Mamba's lift hill right through the trees. So that's pretty cool. I'm getting pretty close to this thing. And I wonder how cool the return run, or even the first drop for that matter, will look from over here. But there's no time to waste. So let's get moving. I just got done filming Mamba from outside of the park, and I know what you're probably thinking about that one shot of Mamba where it looked like it was dropping straight at me and I was on the right side of it. Was that a restricted area? It was not. I did ask a couple security officers about it because whenever I'm getting footage, I always make sure that I'm not in a restricted area to do so because I don't want to get in trouble while getting footage. That's not right. So I asked a couple security officers as to how far down I could go because there's like a little hill that Mamba runs right alongside where like the first half, and also Timberwolf is right near the bottom of the hill. And I asked security officers if I can go down there. They said that I could if I was coming back to the park. Like, there's actually like apparently some cabins or something down there that you might be able to stay in. I mean, I don't know if that's accurate or not, but that's what they said. So I made sure to not go into the restricted area. I think if you like were staying in one of those cabins, you could do that. But if you're not staying in the cabins and you went that far, that would be a restricted area. But because I was coming back into Worlds of Fun, I didn't go down that far. So it was still really cool to get some awesome views of Mamba from outside the park. And I mentioned Timberwolf earlier. I saw a Timberwolf running, so I'm gonna go over there and hop on it because I want to ride it. It's been the coaster I wanted to ride the most, and Boomerang's supposed to look like, so that's not good. Anyway, I'm gonna go take a ride on Timberwolf if I can find the entrance, which I think is somewhere around here if I had to guess, but I'll find out momentarily. That sunset is nice. And I'm getting some shots of the coasters with this right now because I actually found that this haunt maze, which are surprisingly free here at Worlds of Fun, they run, at least this particular one, runs right next to Mamba and Timberwolf. So you already saw some footage from down there. Now I'm gonna get some footage of these restaurants right here. Just got done getting some shots from the entrance of that one haunted house, and now it's finally time to go ride Timberwolf because I've been waiting to get on this ride, but it's been down, and now with the sunset getting in the way, I feel like I had to get some good shots with that. So now let's go get on this thing and see if it's just as good as I remember. And as of right now, it's still my number 3 coaster in the park because Mamba and Prowler are number 1 and 2, and then I still have Patriot at number 4. So I wanted Timberwolf to hold up. So let's go check and see if it does. They just ran Cosmic Coaster for some reason, and Planet Snoopy was closed. So I don't know what was going on there, but I did not get on that when I was here a couple months ago, and Planet Snoopy closed early, so I'm not gonna be able to ride that. Which I bet if I come for Zambezi Zinger next year, I'll try and get on it. But that was weird they were running it when the area was closed. So back to the original game plan and riding Timberwolf. Dude, Timberwolf, that is a great roller coaster. I forgot how good it is. Like, the laterals and turns were just as strong as I remembered it being, and the death hill, like, oh my gosh, this crazy airtime moment. In case you guys don't know which one I'm talking about, after the turnaround where the helix used to be, there's a set of trim brakes that the ride hits, and then it drops down, and then the hill after that, boom, you just get launched out of your seat, and it's crazy. It actually was kind of painful because of how strong it was, but oh my gosh, that was great. I think I'm gonna do Spinning Dragons now, and then I'm gonna go ride Prowler. So let's go ride those two, and then I might go ride Patriot and then Mamba again. Spinning Dragons was actually pretty solid. And there's another enthusiast that I met up with earlier today, actually, over here at Prowler. He's just the Russian right now, and then we're gonna go hop on Prowler. So once we get out of the Russian, we'll see how good this thing is running. Prowler's fast lane line was ridiculous, so we're at Patriot now. The fast lane line for Patriot was also really long. It was like almost to the entrance, so I think I'm gonna go check Mamba and get a night ride on that, which Patriot, I wouldn't be too upset if I didn't miss that, because I mean, it's not one of my favorites, so I would rather ride Mamba, so I'm gonna head over that way.
Right up here.
Oh my word! Mamba at night was insane. That thing felt like it was going 100 miles an hour at least. Like, sheesh. Oh man, I am so amazed. Like, no joke, I actually prefer this night ride to Prowler. Yes, we're going up there, but yeah. Prowler's night ride is really good, but I think Mamba has a beat. Like, that was insane. Oh my gosh, like, that was easily the best ride I've ever had on Mamba, and that would have easily been worth the 3.5 hour wait I put into it last night because that ride just got me. Man, I'm gonna go over and ride Prowler once or twice more, and then maybe come back up to Mamba, because that was absolutely insane.
Right out the door, I'm going to take it towards the back. This Prowler and all the way down. Please make sure you're not standing over here and open.
While I do prefer Mamba at night, I just got an excellent night ride on Prowler, and I'm going to get one more to finish off my trip.
The thing upside down, not once, not twice, but a record breaking. Not at all.
That second night ride I got on Prowler was awesome, just like the first one I got earlier tonight, and then the one I got yesterday too. So, final ride count for today, I believe it was 4 on Mamba, 3 on Prowler, and 1 on Viking Voyager, and every other coaster, so Boomerang, Timberwolf, Patriot, and Spinning Dragons, so I did not get on Cosmic Coaster. And as for the full trip, it was everything I just said, plus an extra ride on Prowler, so I got 4 on Mamba, 4 on Prowler, and then 1 on every other coaster with the exception of Cosmic Coaster, as well as Viking Voyager. So overall, I feel like it was a decent trip, because like yesterday definitely didn't go as planned, but I feel like today made up for it. And where my next vlog will be coming from, I know that Six Flags St. Louis's last week of operation is next week, and I want to go at least one more time before the season ends, because there's no holiday in the park this year. The app says it's not going to happen. If that is true, then it's very possible that my very last vlog of 2022 will be from Silver Dollar City. But I am going to try and make it out Six Flags St. Louis at least one more time. So most likely the next vlog will be from there. Otherwise it will be from Silver Dollar City. So that is all for today. And be sure to click the like button on this video before you click off of it. And be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. And if you want to stay updated every time I upload, please be sure to turn the bell on so you get notified every time I upload. That's all for this vlog. And until then, next one, I'll see you guys later.